record this bad boy.
In progress.
Made it. All right. Well, hello, Kim Fam. It is Pretty Boy Day T here. I am your host and your LM for tonight. We have two members of Wahuru, and the other one is there / not.
I have technical difficulties.
There we go. All right. The one who has just run away because he knows he is not as beautiful as
Oh my god.
But it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, he was just embarrassed.
Wow.
You know, it's all right, Campbell. We still show him some love, so it's all good. We accept all kinds here in EverLore.
Oh wow.
So in case you guys are just joining us for the first time, we are playing the game EverLore. It is an exciting tabletop role-playing game that has a lot of diversity and customization and is not limited by classes or levels. So if that's the game you're into, then this game is definitely for you.
Oh, what's up? Oh.
What's up? What? All right. Well, I don't know what he was talking about. So
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's okay.
Very important.
Wow. Okay. So like right now, it's just down to the two of us, Anthony.
I'll be.
We
No.
got-
How could they
We're
leave us
here.
like that, man?
I don't know. We're just gonna hold it down though.
We're literally here.
Y'all
I'm sorry,
are,
Tim, you have
it's all
to deal
good.
with them.
A little bit rude for that. Not gonna lie. Out here
So-
streaming,
so
carrying the
Campbell,
team.
Most of us are here. Mike will be a little bit late. It's okay, guys. We know you don't like him anyway. And then Davey will also be here. He's finishing up cooking for the fam, so it's all right. Peace in the fam.
Oh,
No,
you
I
working
will
on that out
forgive
for
him
me.
for that. Yeah, we can definitely do that. All right. But if you guys want to learn more about EverLore, you can check us out on our social medias at EverLoreGame. You can also check out our website, which is ManChildLTD.com. We do have 2 live streams. One of them is this one, EverMore with EverLore, and that airs every Thursday from 6:50 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our second stream is Essence of EverLore, and that airs from 6:45 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
87 followers.
And this guy distracted me, so I was turning over there.
SMH my head.
Yeah. And I just got a message. All right, so
All right.
I guess Uriah was having some difficulties.
Yeah, I got a second camera up. That's
Oh,
wild.
okay. All
Oh,
right.
hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but last week, OG Drummer redeemed a stretch. So
Okay.
we should probably do that now so that it's
A week
out of the
later.
way.
It's all right. Gotta get it in though. You know what I'm saying?
I
Big
see.
stretch.
All right.
Thank you, OG Drummer, for that. No way I could forget.
So here's what we're about to do. Son's over here playing on that Wopo stuff, So
Wow.
Starting like
we are going to begin as we do here in EverLore. I don't think anybody is progressing this week.
No.
Not quite yet.
Stitch was.
Oh, was he?
Oh, you can. Is he rolling?
I'm pretty sure Stitch is.
I thought Fitz just progressed. Oh yeah, he was. He told us at the end.
He
That's
told me at the end of
wild.
last
He
week.
just hit.
Just
He
hit
just
400.
hit. Okay. All right. Well, he said it'll be a little bit late. He'll probably be here about 7. And so when he jumps on, we'll let him go ahead and do that. It may come in handy tonight.
Oh, I'm also.
Until then, we will go ahead and get started. Oh, I'm dropping my papers and everything. Can't have that.
Hey guys, I'm back up
already
the
with this
cam. If you can
unprofessionalism.
Put me in the meeting.
Oh my goodness. All right. So
I know they missed me.
who would like to try?
If you'll have me, I'd
For
love
sure.
to help recap.
For sure, I'm going in.
Well, looks like Stitch has just jumped in.
Oh, he did. Oh, well, that's perfect for. Okay, go ahead and roll, buddy.
All right.
Welcome, Stitch. Wow.
Hold on.
What's up? How y'all doing?
We should probably ask.
Greetings,
You are
man.
progressing this time, right?
Since you progressed your character today.
You hit 1400.
That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I'm at 1402.
Look at me. I
Unless-
should get EP. I
Alright.
should get EP.
So,
I should get EP.
1402 is up there.
so we're gonna let you do some rolls tonight.
Sweet.
I should
Okay.
get EP for a
All
minute.
right, but I will, since my boy over here crying for some EP, I will let you explain what does progressing mean in EverLore.
Progressing is similar to leveling up in other, but
But it's
so
not leveling up, but go on.
but so it is there are benchmarks, and at those benchmarks you
What exactly? with those-
I want to go for it, man. I want to do
Yeah,
this.
so let's break that
I
down.
was
So,
about to explain.
all right, so let's get to it.
Please let me
Just keeping
explain.
it all vague and stuff.
I'm saying what it is. Jeez.
This is a good way to burn through
Benchmarks.
time.
At every 100 EP, you get to roll a D6, a D4, and a D8.
Oh my gosh! No way! No,
This
Can I-
guy-
Seriously?
Gotta mess it up.
I did not.
Oh my
Can I
goodness.
Oh my
clean this
God, I gotta
up,
go
please?
grab
All
my
right.
things.
Who wants to help him out?
Yeah, for
Or-
sure. I want to.
No.
I want to clean it
Got
up.
him.
I've been saying it.
My word. All right. So
No,
here's what
go
we're gonna
ahead.
do.
I'm in shame.
I think,
right now. Go ahead.
Uriah, you want to
Yeah.
help him out? See if you can
Yeah.
see my youngest
Go
son
ahead, go
over
ahead.
here.
It's been
Okay. Okay, scratch what he was talking about. All right. Don't
Got
even
business.
think about classes or levels when it comes to this awesome, innovative game that promotes diversity and customization. So now that we've gotten the record straight on that, what we have is a point buy system that uses EP, and we also have things that's called character progression. At every 100 EP, you get to progress your character in the form of doing some rolls to increase base stats. You roll 2 D6s and 1 D8. Those D6s, you get to determine whether they go to your base to hits or to your vestment. The D8 always goes to your vitality to make you more valuable and contributor to your party. Every even EP that you hit, so like the 200, 400, and so on, you get to choose a persona benefit. Those also make you extra beefy as a character. I mean, I'm just saying like grade USDA choice beef. You know what I mean? Just like top of the line. And what they are is that they're based off of your traits. So whatever your highest trait is between the Freson, Cleverin, Socian, and Solon, you get to choose up to 5, and then you have to go to the next highest persona, the trait that you have, the personas. But that's how those go. I did not know there was a D4 in question.
Yeah, you still got some learning to do. apparently.
Yeah,
That
this
was
guy.
wild.
Get a load of
It's
this
been a long
one.
day.
I woke
Yeah.
up-
I guess it's been a long day.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, he woke up and then he got 2 hours delay from school. So, you know.
So I had to-
Man woke up, got to go back to sleep, and is still tired.
I did not do that.
Because he spent that time playing video games.
Yeah.
Ah.
Video games?
More
What's
important,
wrong with you, dude?
Yeah. So
You were
hard.
doing that and not playing EverLore? Come on, man.
You're right.
Yeah,
If that
weirdo.
clean up, I will give you 2 EP for that.
Thank you.
And let's see what you got, Stitch.
I expect one
With the
from
rolls.
Stitch.
All right. So I'm rolling my D6 first. I got a 6.
Oh!
Very-
Oh.
I wish I could
Okay.
see it. I think I'm making it up. I wish I could see it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely are.
Roll
But go
again.
ahead.
Roll again.
All right. So again, I rolled another D6. I got a 2.
Ah.
Yeah.
No,
And then
So
I'm gonna
you
roll a
swear-
D. And then I roll my D8.
And then your D4.
No. No.
And I got a 4.
Oh, see, there you go. That's where he was thinking of it. Yeah.
Nice.
hey,
Good
I
said
stuff,
that.
man.
I think
So-
it's a 4
right
cent.
there.
So, Stitch, where you gonna put
Yeah.
that 4 at?
Oh, doggone it.
So vitality.
I'll
You
probably
do the
put that
2?
4.
No,
at
the
best.
4. The 4 is his vitality.
Guys, trick question. Dang, y'all done messed it up. I'm trying to check the man. See if you know.
Thank you, Vandra. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll put in vitality, of course.
Uh-oh. Reaper done came with the hookup, Cam fam.
Hey.
Oh.
Let's see if I can
Is
put
it
that
Reaper
down
that's
there.
here?
Dang.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
And
That looks actually pretty good.
I'm
Big
Nice.
alchemy roll.
gonna just have to break off and give him a little bit of roll on that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Except I don't know what my dice are.
Man, I expect to get EP.
All right,
every
you want me
time
to
they lock.
roll? I got you, fam.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 6 on that.
I got
I
it.
got you. All right, it's the metal one. I'm about to show you the camera. You ready?
I'm currently indisposed as I am locating my dice.
Hey, I just want to show you all what I rolled. Just
A 6.
Nice. Nice.
All right. So Stitch, so Reaper, you will get a 6. Thank you for
Hey,
that
I got you,
presentation.
fam.
What, 60p?
Yeah.
Viber.
Oh, I start cooking dinner more right now.
Thank you. All right. I will have to sit there and smell it. Because I can't 5 at the moment.
No, go ahead.
Hey,
we
should
got
go
recap.
this week.
That's all right. Okay. Let's get to that recap.
Going for it.
Let's see.
For
Hold on,
sure.
Let me get my handy dandy stopwatch here ready.
The handy dandy
Hold on.
stoppy watchy.
Hold on, we never found out what he's putting the 6 and the 2 in.
Yeah, Stitch,
And
what are you
what
doing with
persona benefit is
those?
he getting?
So,
Are you putting it into vestment or vitality?
So wait, so I'm putting the 4 in vitality. I'm gonna put the 6 in the 2 investment and the 6 gonna be my RAB.
Well, all your
It goes into your base,
Well, I mean-
so it goes into RAB,
Yeah.
MAB, and MADW.
Yes.
but
correct.
Stitch, what persona benefit did you choose?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm looking at the optimal damage.
Okay.
So that's the one I'm going to select now.
Can't be
Okay.
mad at that.
So
you receive
what are you
you receive
doing?
the optimal damage. You
Okay.
receive a +2
Yeah.
to your RAB and RD.
All right.
Oh, so Stitch just
Okay.
became deadlier.
Yes.
Stitch, I just
Yeah.
want to say, if
He
you have
said
something,
121 don't hit. Well, 130 will now. You
you have
know?
something named that cool, you have to say it cool. You know, you can't just say optimal damage.
But my tongue twist, man.
Optimal damage.
Optimal
Optimal damage.
All right.
For real.
That gave
Arrow
me a chance to.
You
All right.
you good there, Dave?
I'm good. I'm good.
You look like you're a little too good.
You know what I'm saying? We enjoy things here in EverLore. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You might be
right.
enjoying it a little too much there, man.
How about all that?
I'm gonna have to
All right.
ask you to chill with those. Making me hungry.
All right. So who would like to try for a recap?
For sure. Yes. You know.
I would love to.
Do let me.
We got 1, 2, 3,
I got it.
4. All right. Stitch.
No,
Going once. Stitch. Going twice.
no.
Stitch. Going thrice. Stitch.
Come on.
Sure, David. Why not?
Dang it, Stitch.
Yeah,
There you
he's-
go.
yeah.
Sure.
Wait, you said why not, right? You're in.
Why not?
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
Stitch. We got that. That's Wahoo strong right there, Stitch. We like it.
What I'm talking about.
That is peer pressure, but that's all right. It's good. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let me in.
All right. Got it. There we go. All right. So, I got Anthony 1, 2, Caleb 3, 4, Uriah 5, 6, Mike 7, 8. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right.
Am I not in it?
That's the man I was missing. 9, 10. There, here we go.
Trying to cut me out after I made the food.
Oh, that's me.
Whoa.
Wait, what was I?
What am I? I was probably brought down the wet wipes.
Okay. Wait. That's me, right? I thought that was me. Yeah. 3, 4.
You're 1, 2, Caleb's 3, 4. Anthony was 1, 2. You're Caleb's 3,
I'm 1,
4. You're
2.
5, 6.
Oh wait, so it's me?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh,
Like 7, 8.
How's it gonna be twice in a row?
Right,
All right,
let's
go
do
ahead,
that
hit 'em.
Yeah.
All right, well, hold on now. All right, here we go.
Hold up.
That doesn't say hold up now. Here we go.
Why aren't they in the meeting?
Are you
Why
ready?
is Uriah also gone?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
I haven't started it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I couldn't see it
Oh,
because
okay.
my
All
thing
right.
was on a different page.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Last time on EverLore.
Is your camera on? Because you're, yeah.
No, it's not. I don't know why it's not though.
Last time I ever nothing.
Last time on EverLore with 30 seconds
And
left.
My son is letting me down big tonight. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my big, my
Wow.
baby's gone.
Clearly,
Hold on,
Dave
hold on,
has
I got
We need
favorites.
to go
time.
ahead and give
He's-
that.
Hold on, guys. He's got 30.
I have
Oh,
time.
dang it.
Oh,
You got 27
Wow.
seconds. Oh, 27 seconds. Oh, this is bad.
I know I was there.
Damn, fam,
20
we gotta-
seconds left.
Man.
Somebody need to give him a wisdom in the thing. So-
We ended up going back to the life hold, and we talked to and there was this human who stopped us. He was very pale and scrawny, and yeah, and they gave us a hard time. And then someone came who knew me.
Oh,
and
there
stopped
we
us.
go. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome. You're welcome, guys.
It started to roll a little bit. He was
Okay.
getting it.
That was ugly.
If I just had
All
more
right.
time to process
Yeah.
my brain,
I hear you.
then
All right.
I would have done really well.
Okay. All right. We would just will move right along from that. All right.
Wow.
Nah, I deserve it.
Anthony 1, 2. Uriah now.
2,
3,
1.
4.
I'm restarting
Okay.
All right.
my computer.
Hey,
What is
there's
that number?
Anthony for
That's a
you.
fun-
Oh, sweet. All right. It's all about me. Let's go. Ah, all right. So after interrogating this goblin, or sorry, do you want me to wait for the timer to start or is it rolling?
Man, I was eating.
Oh, my bad.
Cut. All right. Here we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I was ready for you. Yeah. There we go.
All right, let's go. Okay, so last time on EverLore, we got ourselves into a bit of a situation with a goblin who we tried to name Kirov after an ancient memory, but he his name is Zaf currently. He has yet to earn it, but we decided to take him along with us because he told us about the various assassins in our the ranks of the Lifehold, and we decide to head towards Lifehold and see that there's like a whole formation set up, preparing to leave, and we kind of hold them up for like a good minute, and we run into this one-armed human named Aram, who he's kind of goaded with the song. So I was given a wisdom on him, and he was pretty strong. We get interrogated a little bit, they're questioning why we have a mongrel race with us, and we go to warn them while we're on the search for Rastilian. There's a dude who uses a spell on Zaf, and he's like, yeah, well, they're the bad
all
guy.
Done, all done.
Okay, all right.
All right. Huh?
We should do mukbangs.
Yeah.
Mukbang.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
They would pop.
Twerk too shabby.
Thank
All
you. Thank you. Big appreciation. I wrote down what I had from last
Dang, well, my goodness.
time.
Raya, 1, 2. Mike, 3, 4. Davey, 5, 6. I guess just in the nick of time.
All right, give me 1 second.
That's all right. You got about 2 seconds because I got to get this set. Here we go. Guys, eating in his time.
Riveting recap.
Yes.
Hold on, I drew a blank too.
Both my son. Oh man. Good night.
We
Man.
were
You down bad, man.
we talked, so we got back to the hideout, the encampment, and we talked to the dwarves and their leaders about how skip that because we already talked about that. We made a decision to either go go help the encampment who's going to be ambushed, or we go fight things. No, or we go scout and get information. So we chose to go fight things because that's what we do.
Wahuru.
So we're leaving to go do
bodies.
that now.
So-
There we go.
All right.
Nice.
Excuse me.
You got to the first detail in about 20 seconds. That's speed running time there.
New record.
All right. Man. Uriah 1, 2, Mike 3, 4.
Hey, I let the ride go ahead and take it, man.
No.
I tried that last week.
Look at that.
Who was that? Uriah?
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right.
No, that's all Mike.
I was all Mike. Okay. Wait,
That's all
Uriah. We're teammates, man. So I'm gonna save a lot for you, okay?
We're gonna go, Mike.
All right. So we talked about last time on EverLore. The title of this session is called Party Loot because we was we have party loot. We was looking at the different various party loot, and Stitch happened to see a golden sword. Now everybody else saw it; it was damaged, and Stitch was getting excited because he had visions about his golden sword and all the things that it could do, and so he went to retrieve the golden sword, and it spoke to him in the form of a riddle, and it said, "Sword or bow, friend or foe, only time will show. What is your will, and what will you kill?" And so Stitch had to think about the response, and then when he gave a masterful response, he was asked another riddle, and it was, how far will you fly? Upon what hill will you die? And so Stitch is now trying to wrestle with that response, and I believe that's all my time.
Good job, Nick. I thought it was going to make it all the way to me before we started talking about this.
We had 1 second left. Because had his own stopwatch going. My goodness.
Well, we timed that perfectly. He's been practicing.
So
Yeah.
that's it. All right, guys. Let's get to it again.
Wow.
Stitch
All
had
right.
a script.
Yeah, Uriah, let's see. Can you possibly clean that? I know they were so brilliant in that.
They were so thorough.
Well, I said
They
like
didn't leave
pretty
you
much
much.
everything.
Yeah.
Ridiculously thorough.
All right. Last fight on EverLore. All right. We start where we had just finished talking to Zach about what's going on in terms of the assassins and things. Reaper started teleporting part of the way to the light pole, and then he decided to fly the rest of the way. The rest of us portal breached, got back in, and as we got back in, a section of some of the light hole were sending some allies to go fight on one of the fronts for the day list of minions. They saw us and was like, "Oh, who are you?" Vandra was a bit abrasive, and so they decided to detain us for a bit until they could verify who we were. After which, telling the story to the one lady, she's written down in my notes, but I only have a certain amount of time. So anyway, she comes in, makes us spear so that we can give all the information. Then it's like, all right, I'm gonna take you to Rashikot. We talk to Rashikot, tell him the things, come up with the plan that Reaper was talking about. Then afterwards, we decide to go to oh, I know her. Anyway, the girl who's doing the surgery, the woman who was doing the surgery. But we went there, talked to her about stuff, and asked for help with the loot that Stitch was talking about. There was also a dagger that we couldn't even get a hold of. Like Vandra, we kept trying, and he even tried to get to the spirit realm to get it. It didn't work. There was a piece of armor that kept changing its properties based on who was
Yeah, the
working
armor.
on it. Like it didn't change, but the way we viewed it was different than one another. The golden swords, we talked about that. There were some other things with the Grimoire, platinum statue, and some platinum pieces we got, as well as Vandra picking up a bow. So be sure to check out what he does with that this session. Last but certainly not least, Matatopa had nothing. He didn't do anything. He was pretty much useless. No, I'm just kidding. He was good. That's it.
Manitoba was the wise leader who sat back and watched
And
his
did nothing.
charges fumble through life as he was.
Isn't your
guiding
job?
them.
Isn't your job to guide us well, but you're letting us fumble?
I'm just.
Whoa.
That is
Learn from your own
You
mistakes.
fumbled. He said you're bad.
All right. So
I didn't know how much time I had, so
you're good.
So spicy.
I was giving you time.
Green.
okay.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah, it
three.
is weird. The green
Everyone
onions.
else, I will give
4,
I gotta get a little bit more. Me
6,
and Anthony get a little bit
I
more.
will actually give
8,
Stitch 2,
me 4.
because he brought up a lot of the important part as far as the loot, and the riddle.
I should get
and
none.
The rest will
I
have
deserve none.
1.
Dang.
I said the
All right.
life bolt.
I see.
You
And
did
everything.
say like Holt.
I said
Yes.
that there was a human.
And you attempted it.
Okay,
yes.
2.
So there we go. Okay. So 2 things are happening. Well, several things are happening.
Yeah. Gave
As,
us a week to think about stuff.
yes. As Vandra is picking up, what did you pick up?
I couldn't. No, I took a bow, but I couldn't pick up the dagger. I kept trying.
Well, no, you picked up. You said you picked up a bow, and I thought you were going to pick up something else from just the regular stuff. I thought you said something else other than just a bow.
Oh, I was talking about the grimoire and the suit of armor. I was trying to do the armor and the dagger magically, and the dagger kept leaving, and like I just
Yeah,
could not.
I knew about the dagger. I thought you picked up like just some of the mundane stuff, other than just
The grimoires I was looking at.
okay.
Oh yeah.
I
I had something else I wanted to do to get the armor.
Okay, 1 second. So as you are doing that, you will roll insight.
Okay.
And
34.
you will see Matatopa is walking over to you. And Matatopa is looking at the bow in your hand curiously. And Matatopa will reach out and say, where did you get this?
I got it from this pile of stuff. There's quite a few bows over there if you want. There should be an extra one.
Are you planning on taking this into battle?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you really looked at it?
I did, but let me do a
Do you have market price or something?
yeah, I have market price and price sense and all that stuff.
Okay.
Journal of knowledge and everything really.
I said everything really.
So,
Honestly, yeah, if it comes with like stuff like that.
So look at it from the eye of a merchant.
Spicy, good, but spicy.
Okay. With that, I got a 40.
Okay. You'll notice that it looks markedly different than any other bow that you've seen. The shape is similar. It seems perhaps at some point it seems like a little bit crude, but it's made from a strange sort of wood. The wood is actually green, and the cording attaching the bow is actually like reddish orange, and it doesn't look like hair or fur or even leather of any kind that you've known.
I want to roll. I'm gonna roll spell sense, and then if I get something, I'm gonna cast arcane insight.
Okay.
So spell sense was a it was 34, 46.
Okay. You don't get any sense that it's enspelled in any way.
Okay, then arcane insight.
Okay.
It's not that bad, dude.
Yes, it
You
is. I
don't-
only eat spicy
I mean, you're
stuff.
looking at
So
if
good
you're-
though. Tastes so nice.
Arcane Insight will allow you to see 2 items of magic. Are you just looking at that bow, or are you looking sort of like?
I'm looking at the bow, and then I'm gonna look at one of the grimoires since I was looking at the grimoires.
Okay. I mean, the grimoires you will see contain magic.
Yeah.
But you would expect that. Only
Oh, I don't get to know what kind of grimoire it is.
no. You get
Oh,
you get a feel
What?
that
because it tells you the properties of it too.
exactly. You get a feel that it is something that you have not quite encountered before.
Oh, heck yeah.
And but you don't, I mean, it's just it's a grimoire.
Yeah.
And Manitoba says, I wasn't saying that because I think that it's magical. I think those are magical, and he points to the thing on the ground that everybody sees is different.
Yeah.
The dagger that has disappeared, things like
Yeah.
that, but not to these items. These just seem
Special.
very unique. Yes, special. I would think that they might fetch quite the price, and I would hate to ruin them on the battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
I see. So you want to get some. You want to go ahead and trade these and get a different kind of bow.
Yeah, I'm sure that we can find other bows in the lifeboat, buy just a regular bow if that's what you're looking for. But I would try to sell these items because at this point you have items sort of strewn on the floor. And if you think about it from where they came from, they are quite unique.
Yeah. Well, all right, but I think I want to hold one of each for the 3/5. Maybe like frame them or encase them in something as keep. I currently we might have to store it in our vault, but I would like to keep some from because of where I got them from.
That would be fine. I would just hate for us to lose them before we understand their true value.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, then I'm actually just gonna make one pile that has one of each thing, like, and put the bow that I picked up as one of them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, that's that. And then the rest we should probably see what we can get for them.
Belac, do you I'm going to say this in have you much training in Zulu? I say in Zulu.
I will respond in Cholu. No idea what you just said.
Then in hand can't. Have you much training in hand can't?
I will respond in Cholu.
Ah,
No idea what you just said.
then I'm going to turn to the halfling female. Is this the female that assisted you?
Yes. In
Excuse me.
I mean,
I forgot about the stream.
yeah, let's not.
like with the Jaho and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, so you are
Diahi.
Diahi. Yes. Diahi, I believe that that Rao Shakat indicated you might be able to help us to gain supplies. And Diahin will say yes, but first there is a matter of some coin that is owed to me.
Well, that's facts. Forgot about that.
Manitoba will say I was not aware of any such concerns. What?
It's been mostly me and her. I owe her a little bit. And then does the party not owe for the spiders? Spiders?
Oh, that is right. We did drop off the spider.
I thought I paid.
No one has paid.
Oh, wait. I said Nicarvin and I weren't there, and y'all said y'all weren't going to let us have it.
Oh,
Well,
that
no, you didn't know. I mean, that's out of game information. You don't know anything about the spiders.
Yeah,
That's
which
what I'm
kind of
saying, so we
sucks.
don't know.
Because like I would love to make them spider armor,
So
but
we don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can't partake in this part of the conversation yet.
I'm gonna do my thing.
You can
with
ask
armor.
about it now.
What spiders?
it's the most straightforward. Like,
What? Well, he will say, I have not considered the charge for the spiders yet, but
Just had to say
presently you owe me 12,000 for the work that was done on behalf of
Oh wait.
the wolf.
Yeah.
something. What, silver piece?
Yeah. No.
Yes. So, are you going to pay that at this point?
Well, I don't have the money at this point. I told you I was waiting to sell the party loot.
Ah,
Wait, Ralph Pot said that?
I ain't got my paycheck yet.
so
if
have not-
if you need it, I could foot the bill for you as long as you'd be willing to return the payment.
I am not partial to being in debt.
Well, we can see.
Hadn't
What
stopped
it
you
is
taking money
that-
before.
We can see what it is
I'm
that you guys
I'm
are
smarter now.
trying to purchase. Please stop.
Damn, I was trying to.
And I can lump it all together.
What? Hold on. Just question. What spiders?
The spiders from earlier.
Oh
But
yeah.
right now, that's not the issue. The issue is
Yeah, I'll fill you in later, Vandra.
the issue is
I feel like this definitely needs to be a fill-in.
Honestly,
Also,
it doesn't really matter.
how can we what happened while we were gone?
How much
like-
is it gonna run us?
What happened to you, Bloodstar, that made it so?
We'll talk about this later.
Talk about this later.
How
Vandra.
much is it gonna cost us for all of it?
well, I don't know what you guys are trying to get. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I honestly don't want anything.
And
I've spent my 12.
Manitoba will say, well, it looks like we want to get at least one bow. if you happen to have another splinter sack handy, I would like one of those.
Do you have anyone with enchantment?
Say what?
Do you have anyone who can do enchantment?
I do, but enchantments aren't something that I could do like within 10 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
What type of enchantments are you trying
Let
to
me know when
do?
you get to 5, and then I'll give you.
I'll have to. I want to tell you, and only you. I don't want them to know just yet. It's a surprise.
Well, if you would like to refer to your enchanted weapon in privacy, I would request, if it's fine, I have a weapon that has been cursed by the god Lore. And
Well, okay, guys, we are about to go to battle. I don't have time for your individual issues. So if you have something that we can do right now to get ready for battle, I can help you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
Would
like
you-
I'd like a bow. I'll trade you a bow for a knife. But wait,
Well, okay. So what do you guys want? Because I think Majoba said
A bow,
a
a splinter
splinter
sack.
sack and a bow, and Majoba will say, well, the bow is for you, Vandra.
I'm
Since the-
picking up these
Okay.
grimoires, and I'm gonna say I think these will be useful. So we might need them.
But and she will say that has nothing to do with me. I'm
No,
trying
I
to see
know.
what you guys
I
need
know.
from me.
I know. I was telling the party. I was like, I think these will be
No,
useful.
I know, but I'm saying she's responding, because she's trying to get the information from you, from us, what we need from her.
Wow, y'all are.
Oh, I need your
is
help.
that
There was a weapon here, and I can't seem to find it. Like it keeps disappearing, but I feel like it's weird, but also out of reach.
Goodness.
And
I'm just gonna
Again,
stand
those-
forward and say, I'm sorry for this. We're just gonna get a splinter sack, a bow, whatever
and
Belac is dealing with, and
No,
the
I
spiders.
don't
That is all that we're getting.
I'm about
on top
to,
of that, I would also like to get Dwarven Cleaver, perhaps one of equal quality of mine without the curse attached to it, if that would be fine.
well, I mean, I would have to take time to figure out what yours is.
It is the magic on it is simply for storage purposes. Otherwise, it simply hits and damages thrice as well, wink wink, as the typical Dwarven Cleaver.
I mean, we have such things that hit.
Out of game, I'm just looking for a +3 to hit and damage Dwarven Cleaver like the one I have now, but just not affected by a Lore's.
I think
No, I get
have
what
more
you're saying,
peppers,
but
though,
the part
I
that's going to
split
be
the sauces.
problematic for her is the storage part.
Hurts them.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not a simple, just give it to you. She will have to create that.
Oh,
She's saying she can, I'm sure she would have a +3.
yeah, I'm just looking for a
Oh.
base +3. I can see if I can get the enchantment changed from the weapon I have now to this other one. I just, looking for one that isn't cursed.
Okay, then I'm gonna say, I would on that bow, if you could also have a quiver of arrows, that would be pretty pretty terrible if I got out here with the bow and had literally nothing to shoot.
And then I'm going to ask for some healing potions.
While that's all going on, I'm gonna go do the thing with the armor that I wanted to do.
Well, I mean, that's going to have to wait because I gotta.
I know. I
figure
just want to
this
preface it that while this is going on, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm up next. No, I'm just
All
kidding.
right. Okay. And Manitoba will also say, I would like some potions of vitality as well. And she will look over on the shelf, and there are a selection of vials there. So what strength were you thinking? Did you want the lesser, the stronger, or the strongest?
I prefer the strongest.
Strongest. Okay. Well, looks like we have 11 of those.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Excellent.
Looks like we'll be taking 11 of those if you can spare them.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you.
Especially since they're
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Well, how many do you have in the second tier?
Looks like 3.
Can we take them as well? Can we have them as well?
Well, I will have to produce some more. But yes, you can take those.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll say, is it possible that perhaps Bloodstar and I can help you to produce some more? I mean, we know how to whip.
Okay, I think I'm not that level yet.
Again,
I know
we
my
are
limits. I can't.
ready
Going to
for
war.
battle, so we won't have time for that. I believe that you guys are leaving within the hour if you're going with the troop.
Yep.
Well, all right then. That's fine.
I mean, you can stay if you would like
Probably
and
chefing it up for them.
and can assist. I will not turn that down.
No, don't do that.
But if you wanted to go and be with your friends in battle, the two things.
Yeah, I should be.
transpire at the
I
same
should
time.
be with them.
I would
You're
much
right.
prefer if our whole party of Wahuru was present for this combat.
I've understood.
They're like 40 days old.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
I've known Wahuru my entire 40 days.
40 days old.
Clean out weapons,
To clean, like
oil.
no, like there was a kit that we.
Oh, a Mender's kit.
Yeah, can I get that?
Oh, a Mender's kit? Do we have a Mender's kit?
I think I have one.
No, she's asking.
Quite literally, I have known Wahuru before
Yeah,
I was born.
I have it.
No, she's asking her people.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah, I think yes, we do have a Mender's kit. Actually, we have a Mender's kit.
That's what's up. I get that Mender's kit?
Actually, we have one.
Yes, you can get the Mender's kit.
Appreciate it.
Apparently,
Yeah,
even though it's war, well, there's been battle, no one has asked for a Mender's kit. Yes. Okay.
Well, I know Dwarven craft is typically of high quality, right?
Oh,
Yes, but all things wear.
All things wear,
Mender's
just so
kit,
much slower than others.
If you say so, yes. Yes, keep that thought as you were swinging that rusted weapon. Yes.
Word.
Yes, do well in battle.
Speaking of, would you happen to have any Dwarven cleavers of the sort I was requesting earlier in the back over there?
We would.
Would there be any chance you would be able to lend me one?
No. I could
Ah.
sell you one.
Well, how much would you sell for?
Oh, I mean, are we? I thought we were putting all this stuff together. Are you trying to do individual?
Oh, if we're
It's a
doing
good
it,
thing.
if we're doing it all together, then I'll simply buy it with them. Sure.
Okay.
ooh. Oh, big ooh. That's such a big expense. All right. I was gonna hand the did I give you the thing that holds Bloodstar?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to hand it to you just in case I hadn't handed it to you before. And I was gonna take it for you.
Yeah, I think I wasn't able to make it small, so I probably just have it like tied to my back.
Okay, yeah, so now that it's, I was gonna make it small because I didn't want you walking around with it taking up a lot of space. That's what happened before I left for the Shadow Sea.
Cool.
So when she says, "Do you want to do it all together or sell separately. I mean, Monotopa will say separate would be fine with me.
Yeah.
Ah, if separate is appropriate for Wahuru, then I would prefer to buy my dwarven cleaver for my own son.
We can do it separately.
Well, I wish you guys would have told me that from the beginning.
With you guys being problems.
Okay. So you wanted to, okay, and so how many of the potions of vitality did you guys want?
All of them.
I know you wanted all of them, but Manitoba, how many did you want? Well, I mean,
11.
there are 11. Am I getting all 11 of them? Or do you
Yes.
you split up?
We will split. You get 6, Manitoba, I get 5.
I would like to.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2.
I also want 2.
All right, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making it for you, Manitoba.
What?
I'm taking it from both of you, dog.
So 2, 2. All right, so Manitoba gets 4. And you get 3. All right. And then Stitch, are you getting all the lesser ones, the small
Yes.
ones?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
All right.
I'd like to.
All right. So you want to give him one of the smaller ones?
No, give me 2.
Dang.
I'll give him a smaller one.
Okay.
I'll give him a smaller one.
All right. Okay.
Them bots if you want to.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
hostility.
Like the rice and the sauce.
So
I don't know if Bloodstar did what he was trying to do. I'm trying to talk to my mom.
Spicy.
I like the chicken.
you're trying to talk to your
So
mom?
Yeah, I was gonna pull out the coin, the dragon scale coin.
It was a little dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I was after
They were
Bloodstar. I didn't know if he did what he was trying to do.
Oh, okay. Did you finish up what you were doing?
I have not gotten a chance to like do it.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So let me finish with the sell on this,
Yeah.
and
You show
then
how much it is.
we'll do that.
Oh,
All
can
right.
I roll? Since we're doing individually,
It was 10. It was 10, Mike.
10.
10.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So go on. What were you saying, Vandra?
I said I wanted to pull out the dragon scale coin to my mom, but since we were doing individually, is she like just taking stuff off? Like when we were like a bow, she's like, "Oh, I have one," and then like, "Oh, I want some arrows." She's like, "I got some." Like, is that what's happening?
Yeah, she is. I mean, they have an armory
Okay,
in another room. They're just going and collecting stuff.
got it. So then, have we received the bow?
Not yet. Right now,
Oh.
she's just sort of getting this stuff. Like right now, they're trying to locate the weapon for Nicarvin. And
Got it.
oh, here it goes. I think this will do. Here you go. You want to try that on? Give it a couple swings. Nicarvin, you want to give it a couple swings?
My apologies. I was getting texts IRL. If you'd be so gracious as to let me, I'd love to. And then Nicarvin will hold her hand out to receive the weapon.
All right.
And then
Yeah.
she'll just try like a swipe the way she normally does. She'll produce her shield, and then she'll like, just faint a block and then like attack and see how it feels. How much APR do a swing be?
We're out of combat. Why would it be?
I mean, yeah,
APR?
it's the same as yours.
Got it. Sweet. This feels really nice. This is great craftsmanship.
Nice.
How much would this cost again?
It's just 10,000.
All right.
That's
10,000.
10,000.
And that's 10,000 10,000 silver pieces, right?
Yeah.
All right. let's see here.
Bartering is just non-existent.
She's 40 years old.
All right, and then Nicarvin, I'm 40 days old. Nicarvin is going to.
Yeah,
I
40 days. When you
don't
just barter.
really have
You guys
Hey,
can say
I don't
something
have
to help
No.
out.
I'm
No.
doing my
any
barter
single
thing. I'm
thing.
rocking,
No,
bro.
she's
You
got
don't
one.
have what?
All right, in
Oh no, I
And
was just going to say I don't
growth
have
of
like any
Vandra's
single
package.
proficiency to help me barter. 10,000 is it's a pretty hefty price. If we're going to go fight in your services, don't you think you could hit us with the Wahuru discount?
Not the way to go. Not the way to go.
The Wahuru discount?
Now you just hold the bag for all of us.
You
He
don't-
fumbled.
You don't have a Wahuru discount.
Yeah, what the frick is that?
I'm saying you would be allowed to give us one. Of course, if not, that's fine as well.
No, now I can't even.
Yeah. So the way things work in battle, things are harder to get.
Word.
And so
Mhm.
typically the prices go up because of that.
Right. Then in that case, instead of 10,000, I was going to go down to 5,000, but I'll meet you at 8,000.
Or you'll just meet her at 10,000.
8,000. Here's the thing,
12.
you know, I did hear about how you guys helped, you know, with the restoration of the lifehold. So I'll do 9.
9,000? I could meet you at 8. So,
Wait,
no,
can
I'll
we
do
hear
9.
this? No,
Yeah.
wait, no,
Keep
dang it!
talking.
No.
All right, then Nicarvin will.
No!
She'll settle for
I
9.
was just about to save
9.
you.
Hey, you guys are free to talk whenever
Alright.
you want. You know,
No, I
I'm
was
over
just
here
saying, can
speaking.
we hear this? And then you said, "I'll take it." I was like, "Dang, I can't even."
You
know
guys are allowed to speak in.
All right, so 9,000. Okay.
And then Nicarvin is going to reach into her bag and then begin handing the coins over if anybody else would like to say anything.
No, it's too late, man. You
It's too
said
late.
I'll take it.
Oh, go
Once
ahead,
you
go
say
ahead.
I'll take it, it's written in stone, buddy.
All right. Well, then Nicarvin is going to hand over the money and then she is going to receive. You guys are allowed to help a fellow Wahoo member.
It's not our
unfunded
job to
loan.
make sure
We were
you
trying.
aren't
Pocket
stupid.
Dimension was trying to help you. Said, tell the merchant songs will be sung about this weapon for 5,000.
Yeah.
My phone died.
Perhaps. But anyway, it's 9,000. It's all good. I hand it over and I begin to realize that I don't have a spot to kind of hold. Songs will be sung about the merchant that ripped off Wahuru. That's what Pocket Dimension says.
You need a
No, Nicarvin is going to realize she doesn't have somewhere to store it, so she's just going to pull the shield back into her greave, and then the original Dwarven Cleaver back into her greave, and then just hold this Dwarven Cleaver.
we can't have that. Here, let me give you a scabbard. So she'll have somebody come and they'll give you a very nice scabbard.
That's a
to go
thousand.
with it.
Oh,
All right.
thank you. This is this fits rather well. Is the scabbard magical as well?
No, it's just nice.
All right, then swell. Then Nicarvin will set. Is it like a side thing or is it like a back thing?
I mean, she had planned on it. It was just a general one for the side.
Okay, then Nicarvin will holster it on the side and then just kind of crack her neck and stretch out for battle. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure being sold from you.
No problem. And
Nice.
then
Does your case not let it fit? Crazy.
anyone else need anything?
Yes. About that bow and arrows.
Okay.
Like
anyone-
simple.
Anyone need anything magical at the moment?
No. Well, do you see
Pretty
this
happy with
cloth
what right now.
Do I see this cloth?
and in these grimoires? Can you tell us what kind of grimoire
You already
these
tried
are?
that. She already said no.
No,
that's something different.
I mean, she will look at the grimoires and pick them up and
What do you let it?
page through them. I have not ever
You want to go on 10 minutes?
seen any script like this before. Go what?
10 minutes so you can eat. It's something to do.
Okay.
No, it
I could-
seems. I mean, it's beautifully done. I mean,
Okay.
if you're interested, I'll be happy to take these off your hands for you.
No, it's okay. I actually want them. But I'll just I'll be needing a bow and some arrows.
Okay. And Matatopa will say, yeah, actually, I will, if you happen to have any
Passive income.
rings,
Like,
perhaps, perhaps any like,
Or you have to.
I'd like to get a ring of strength,
So when
maybe
it makes money,
something to make me stronger.
easy passive
Um,
income, and you're not losing any money. You know,
3, 4.
Or the big boss.
Maybe something to
that
make
I'll
me
make
hit
more money than all of
a
you.
little bit
It's simple.
faster.
Do it.
You know, I think I'm with you,
Yeah.
October. I like that as well.
That's a lot, man. We don't really have a well. Never mind. That's not something I would say at end game. So.
Okay. So. Okay. So. Stitch, what were you trying to get?
Well, if I was thinking about perhaps getting like a ring of speed or perhaps a ring of agility.
Okay. Stitch,
How many
out
rings
of
do you
game,
have?
do you already have a ring of agility?
Dang, bro.
Well,
Well,
okay.
guess I gotta take it.
I
You know, it's
guess-
hard out here for it.
I do. What about
No,
shoot,
no.
man.
Do you already have a ring? I mean, if you already have a ring of agility, what is it? Is it like a +1 plus what is it?
Oh no, I got a ring of vitality. Sorry, not agility, vitality.
Okay.
Convenient.
All right. Okay.
I don't think you couldn't have a second.
Well, he couldn't have the second of the same thing. Because she only has 3 rings.
Wow.
And nothing
Say
else.
less.
And so, agility,
It's not one of
it
them.
is going to be
50,000.
a +2.
Ooh.
Say less.
Nice.
Hold on. She does have a ring of speed.
Oh, take that.
No, Matatopa was asking.
Unless I ask first.
It is a +3.
Unless I ask first. What's your impulse?
And then I already asked. What do
Nope.
you mean unless you ask first?
I'm gonna hit you with the dust then.
Oh, and a ring of
You
strength
still have
+1.
that, bro.
I don't need strength though. God, I'll take that or that.
That's wild.
I've been waiting to do
All right.
something.
Agility,
No, I
bro,
don't
might not
even
be
have the
terrible.
character I had.
Hold on.
That's wild.
Speed.
I don't remember where I got the dust from.
Strength.
Oh, so
Hey,
Stitch,
so
you
I
taking agility?
Your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We were, like, talking
real quick,
somewhere,
hey,
and it was
hold
like-
on. With the agility,
So.
Uh-huh.
you get to, and it was so you get +2 to your agility,
Okay.
and you get to pick either +2 to stealth or +2 to Protean.
Wow.
Bro,
Let me get a +2 to stealth.
Okay,
Good choice.
all
I
right.
would have made that one as well. No,
maybe
I would have
yeah,
picked
you
Protean.
need
Actually.
that actually.
No, I just
So,
realized I would have picked Protean.
That'll just be 3,000.
Very good. Now, perhaps you have heard of us. We are Wahuru.
Yes, I have heard. Oh,
One ring
that's right.
for
I have
only
to.
3,000.
I have to tally that into your.
Is
with the
3,000
other
a lot
stuff,
for a
so,
ring? I feel like we should spend more.
We can
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
tally if that's all you're getting. We can tally you all together.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting.
Okay. So you got that, and you got some of the potions.
Yep, I got a total of 5 potions altogether.
Okay.
I thought you got more than that.
So then that
I
would
know
be,
group bundle.
that would just be
You got, Stitch, you got
looking
more than
at-
just
No,
3.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Y'all took some, remember? I want 2.
I
I want
thought he
2.
got the minor
he got more
ones.
than 3.
No, no.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
I have it written down.
Yeah.
He
I got a total of
4
5. I got 3
4
strongest and 2 next.
He got 4 of the yes. All right.
Okay.
So
No, that's right. That's right.
so that'll just be 4,500 altogether.
You know, I really appreciate this opportunity to serve you all. How about 3,000 for everything? You know, because again, you mentioned what all we did for it.
He's trying that angel friend luck.
Not that big of a drop.
Do you have like price sense or market price or anything like that?
Not to mention,
I do not.
Okay. So we're looking at 4,500.
That's stupid.
I didn't hear you say again.
Yeah, 4,500.
Is that a firm offer, or
Well, I mean, it's not an
Four-
offer. It's what the price is.
Okay. All right. So there's no discount with what all we have been able to do for us helping out the life hold, anything like
Oh,
that.
why y'all are making Wahuru sound
Well,
bad?
I mean,
Stop using Wahuru.
Hey man, you're allowed to tell us to not use
here's
Wahuru.
the thing.
I will when we aren't around people.
I would feel kind of guilty because I did just say that for your friend there. So
Okay.
I'll give it to you at 4,250. How about that?
4,250.
Half a potion off.
Yeah.
Okay. How about 4,150?
No, it's mostly a
Oh,
potion.
now you're getting greedy.
Great.
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
How about just
We
250?
gotta go
Okay.
4,250.
All right, 4,250 it is.
All right.
Hey, you see that short little midget over there? He has my money. You talk to him.
I mean the halfling.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Did I say that was 4,250?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I forgot there was a tax. And you know what? I
Well.
can't let you have that. It's got to be 4,700.
Oh man. Just
Yeah.
by associating
You
with the
just
halflings, you
insulted
got
her
the upper
entire
price,
race.
bro.
It's got to be. I can't let you
Well.
have it for anything less than that. 4,700.
Don't even try. Just pass.
Stitch, that's crazy because all the potions you just bought, I'm about to steal. So that's wild. You're throwing shade. That's crazy.
But so for okay, for the taxes, okay, we'll okay, very well.
Yeah.
You know, I-
Okay, for the taxes.
I thought we could have worked it out, but okay.
Yeah.
4,700.
Government,
Yeah. We'll have to
Hands
do
are
that.
tied.
Yeah. And next time you can get your stuff elsewhere.
Very well.
Dang.
Hold the bag,
Um,
Thanks, dude.
And
That's
so-
crazy.
Manitoba.
Hold on. Did
I want to let
hear-
someone else
Did I hear him say that?
do this.
We all would have heard him say
Yeah,
it.
we all
Okay,
did.
can I
Um,
mentally talk to her and say, I'm sorry, he's not the brightest?
Yeah, I mean, you can say that mentally. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And she will say, I understand. And were he not your friend, I would hope he dies soon.
I'm not so sure about that friend part. I'm kidding.
Um,
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Knowing him, he
It's a
might-
funny
he
joke.
might.
Pocket Dimension says halfling taxes are rough.
Um,
That's not that.
They
and
really
then,
do be getting you.
What, a
So,
200 tax?
hey,
The initial price?
Oh no, never mind.
I have to
No.
send a text
Yeah, no, that's good.
to Uriah.
550. 450 tax from
I'm
that
gonna
price.
have you do the pricing
It's like a 10%.
for her to me
Okay.
No, it's a 4.44% tax.
because
No,
It's just in the math.
4 points.
I will tell you what she's
He's
going to want
Wait,
to
wait,
charge
wait,
me.
wait, wait.
Oh man.
So,
No, it would be no. It's a 4 point because you would be.
Okay.
I'm really
All right,
influential.
so I'm gonna send this to you.
It'd be the
I'm gonna have you do it because I don't
200
want to haggle with myself.
divided by the 4,500, which is 4.4 repeating. So 4.44% or 4%. Did the math, Galen.
16%.
What?
700 is 16% of 4250, which means that the tax would have to be 16%.
It's a 200% increase, though. I mean, $200 increase.
I didn't get it yet.
I
Okay, I got it.
The initial price is
We
4,500.
wouldn't be
And-
using the initial price. We would be
hold on,
using the
guys.
other price, newer price. Tax would go on what is paid.
But the
Which is
That's how
the
tax.
actual
4,500.
No,
would
he
be
paid-
Oh, yeah.
4250.
Yeah.
So it
16.
should be 16%.
So that would be like the actual that I just sent you. All right.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
So that's what she says.
Yeah. She's so. I mean, you can be her.
No, it's not
Um,
16.
and she's
Oh,
on
okay, I'll be her. All right.
uh,
So now that we've taken care of everything,
It's
we are all totaling these up together, right? Or is this separate?
11%, not.
Well, I mean, this is separate, but I'm getting the splinter sack, the 2 rings,
I use
and then a
700
couple of the
instead
potions.
450.
Oh, wow.
What
Yeah,
is-
I mean that's
It's
the splinter sacks are kind of hard to come by. The potions
3,250, and the
it
final
kind
price was what?
of clean me out, and so there's
So-
sort of
450 increase.
Yeah.
a convenient
100%.
situation
What
with that.
percent?
Let's say in total 20,000.
Wait,
Oh.
what was it again? What was it?
That's
20.
that's a decent amount of money.
450.
Well,
Well,
it's
I mean,
decent quality things.
and they are.
Why?
I just think that it seems a bit
It's a
high.
10.58
Or
or
and I
500%
get
increase.
that you guys are working hard to grab everything you can. It's the life hold is new and everything.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure I can come up to that level at this point for these items. And honestly, I was hoping to keep it more around the 12 to 13 range.
12.
Yeah,
So
we're trying to load up so we can go out and help Ral Shakai and make sure we defend the life hold.
Yes, but how does one help someone by emptying the pockets? That
Well, and,
this keeps the life hold afloat in that provision for the people that we take in that seek refuge.
I do understand that. However, we're about to go and up against some of the Delos Dominion, and so we're going to be creating quite a bit of swag, and so you guys can bring that stuff back. So to fill up your coffers. I mean, to be fair, Wahuru will take a small portion of that, but the lion's share will come back to you guys.
And that's also assuming that Wahuru makes it back, and Wahuru didn't even make it to Ral Shakat for certain. That was a little rough upon what I was able to hear.
Yeah,
I would hate
unfortunately,
for us to lose maybe 18. I can go down to 18.
18. I appreciate that.
They're not.
I hear that you're willing to do some movement, so
Tax not a thing.
I agree. Maybe 13 was too small.
I was gonna ask
How about-
afterwards, 'cause it's definitely
15.
15.
1,000 silver
You want
pieces.
to do
I-
a persuasion roll here?
15,000.
if you think about it, like
Try
Oh yeah, we can do a roll.
the company,
Yeah,
so there really should be
Right
tax,
She got an 11.
property tax.
and
There's
well,
so many
she beat my roll. She beat me.
tax
Okay.
rates.
I'm
Um,
just talking about like
15 is a
like
little
tax
steep.
rate. For,
Why
like,
don't we
36,000.
go
A sales tax. Like 15.
1575? or 16,750.
Well, no, you could just be like a blanket.
16,750.
You can make it.
Um,
different governments.
16,750. Oh,
Vandra is actually going to come in, and he's going to say, and I understand that you are, you have your concerns about the provisions and taking in these refugees and protecting them, and also the restoration of the life hold. I personally think that because of that, you know, you view those things as priceless, almost invaluable. And so because those things are invaluable, we see that too, and we want to go out and help protect those things that cannot have a monetary value. So perhaps maybe we can get to 16, and you can believe
he makes a valid
Wahuru.
point. Yes.
Go ahead.
He makes a valid point, Manitoba says.
Oh yeah. And so I guess like we can both roll.
Up on the
Yeah.
halfling.
All right.
Take it.
I got it. Oh, you need my total. Added on to yours, I got 22, but she got a 2.
Okay, and mine was an 18 because I wrote low.
Yeah.
So okay, plus your 22. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. So then you decide on what her ultimate choice will be.
Well, I do agree that the restoration and the things that we provide are invaluable. And you being Wahuru, like-minded individuals, and also not strangers, you seem to frequent when you are near. I imagine you would be able to continue business with us. With
You can't even see me.
more faith and hope of continued business, I will meet you at 16.
Oh, okay. That sounds great. I appreciate that. And I will definitely look forward to seeing you when we come back, so that we can discuss the other issues about the spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pay for anything. I need to pay.
Yeah, she's not done.
Okay.
And then she would say to Vandra, oh, and we do have some bows if you wanted.
I would just like one bow and some arrows, whatever you can spare.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, do you want like a composite bow, something to, give you longer range, or, just a regular lone bow, or, what do you think?
I'm gonna roll knowledge to remember what I was training with when we were at the grove. That's a 30.
Oh,
So when we were at the grove where we met the masked elves that had the sun on one side and then on the other elves mask on the other side and everything, Vandra decided to train and shoot some bows and stuff when he was practicing. So he was wondering what kind of bow that was.
Those were just regular composite bows.
Okay, then Vandra will say, I will take a composite bow.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and give you the stats on that if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I wanted to talk to my mom.
Okay. So let me give you the stats on that real quick. And,
Okay.
and she will say to you in broken, well, it's not broken, it's decent dwarven, but not perfect dwarven. Because of your dual heritage, your cost will be 850 silver pieces, but I will throw in 2 quivers of arrows.
And Vandra will say, Vandra will just bow and say, I appreciate it. He'll just accept it and give her the 850.
All right. So it is APR on that will be 6. Actually, no, the APR will be 5 because these are going to be better quality. So, and the range is 110 feet.
Okay.
Damage will be 110.
I have almost 1,000.
Wait, 1d10?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll take
Yes,
'em.
1d10.
I was like, sick, man. I got that's crazy.
It is stabbing damage, and the weight is 4 pounds.
And it's 4 pounds. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. And the quivers, each quiver has 40 arrows or 20 arrows?
20 each.
20 each, so I have 40 arrows. 40 arrows. And Vandra will say, yeah, I greatly appreciate that. I was also wondering if I could potentially trade some materials for something you have back there, if you do.
You want to trade?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I have anything that would be very useful to you. Sorry. But I'm gonna actually roll craft real quick.
Okay.
I want to attach the fire rocks to the arrows.
What do you have to attach them?
I have various different rope, string, fishing line. I have a bunch of different things for that.
Okay. How many fire rocks do you have?
I have 17.
Okay. Understand that the ones that you shoot will have a negative because it's just going to be off on the shot.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because
unless my crafting is nice, right?
Well, no, I mean, because you're messing with the aerodynamics of the arrow, and you're not like, it'd be different if Stitch did it because he knows how to shoot the bow. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he does. You don't.
Okay.
You swing a sword.
Okay.
You know, and so
Stitch, can you make stuff?
I'm saying it would be different if Stitch was shooting it.
Oh, got it.
You don't shoot the bow.
Yeah,
so anything that throws it off is going to throw off your aim.
Okay. In that case, I'll only do 10.
Okay. That's fine. Just let me know when you're shooting which ones they are, and I'll tell you what the damage, what the offer is.
Oh, okay. Okay. My craft roll was 25.
Man, I want this armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you'll get them on there, and you feel pretty good about it.
Neat. Yeah, and then I'm gonna
3 seconds.
unless she's not done. I mean, unless if she's done, then I'm gonna pull out my coin. But if she's not, I'll let everyone else finish up there.
All right. So for you guys,
I just have
if
5
you're done,
potions. I just have
I still haven't paid.
I know, but I'm still saying if you're done, she's just gonna go ahead and give you guys.
I have 5. I have 3. Yeah, I have 2 big potions and a small.
Okay. So for you, 300. And then for you, it's going to be 460, and then on top of your 1200.
Yeah, 1200.
All right.
Wait, 1200.
Hey, I can cover your
I mean
12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in debt to you.
Well, I mean, we do have party loot, and so we just haven't divvied it up. So we'll go ahead and cover it. and then just take it out of that portion
Alright,
later.
cool.
Yeah, so I'll just cover it so then we don't have to mess with that.
Okay.
That's
alright.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Stan, do I have to pay you?
well, yeah, you.
Well, I mean, I'll just take your money.
yeah, that portion of it. All right.
Well, there's no
Um,
point in whatever.
Okay.
It's just everything you have is just so expensive. Everything that you buy. That's why you have no money.
Get good things. Get over yourself.
It's just so unnecessarily expensive.
He's not wrong, Belac. Your material possessions accrue quite a lot of wealth.
You have seen me purchase one thing in your lifetime.
But that was an expensive single thing.
No,
Alright,
technically you've seen me
so,
purchase
All
4.
right, so you're gonna go ahead and pay her.
You've seen me purchase 3, and they were all very cheap. So
So you're gonna pay her.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I've the memories of others.
I think these are uneven.
they look
The memories of others who perhaps have seen your purchases.
So
I don't really buy
No,
it.
that
Mark
works. What?
mark off in your sheet.
But yeah. So
Oh,
how
yeah,
much was
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing? The potions?
So
So
you have the
460?
potions. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
And
pay for
it's gonna be
potions.
12.7.
I'm not
Okay.
4.
Okay. So everybody has what they want.
Just a little expensive.
Yes, except for the one thing that I actually
Dave, you froze for me.
Okay, hold on a second,
Yeah.
guys. Can you guys?
Oh,
No, he's frozen. Oh, all of them are.
Oh,
oh,
Um,
the secondary. Oh,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Same with
You
Flood.
guys,
Be sure to
you all
check out
froze for a little bit.
ManChild.com.
Yep, you're back on.
and I just got to notice your internet connection is unstable. Thank you, internet. Yes. All right. Okay. And so
Can I do my thing now with the armor that I was going to do?
everybody
Spend the
is
whole time?
saddled up. Yes.
Okay. I wanted to go over and get a blood to blood connection. So I was going to take out one of my daggers, cut my hand, slap it on, and then see what happens. Is that the roll?
You were gonna cut your hand and
Slap it on the blood armor.
okay. You don't have to roll. The blood armor, it gets more crimson, flares, and then fade.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm a
You're gonna shoot your blood into it.
yeah. I'm gonna try and
Okay. Monotopa is looking because you're trying to shoot into a shadow.
hey, you can
What
look all
are
you
you
want.
doing? You're shooting into
I don't care.
the shadow. It's
Does it do anything?
no.
Okay. I'm gonna do the other. I'm gonna suck it in.
Okay. You try to do that and nothing happens.
I'm gonna try to attune to it.
So Vandra, what are you doing while he's still doing this?
Yeah, I'm going to call up my mom on my dragon scale point.
Okay.
So let me roll. Fantastic. Wow. Wow. Does Mage a Druid work for this? Or
Does it work for what?
for this specific situation, Mage a Druid? It's a persona benefit. You basically
What do you? Well, I mean, what are you trying to do though? Like,
I'm trying to call. Like
no, I mean, but I'm saying like,
Oh shoot! I need to subtract this stuff.
I mean, it
You
works.
said it
But
was-
what do you mean it doesn't work for this
You said it was
situation?
12-7. Sorry.
I don't know
What?
I don't know if this situation counts.
Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to read what it was. Major Druid. You're better able to understand magical concepts related to spells and other rituals. You receive +5 to knowledge or magical attunement rolls when trying to identify the type, function, and strength of magic items or spells you encounter. Oh, never mind then. All right, well, that's okay though. My roll was a 38.
Okay. And so you get a connection. And you get a sense that she is occupied, but is giving you some of her time.
Okay. I'm going to say, Mom, I know you're very busy. Quick rundown. I've been helping people. There have been some crazy shenanigans going on, and there's like a war happening because of different planes and stuff. Long story short, I found this dagger, and I can't seem to connect to it, but it sounded like there was a voice in my ear or something like that, and it sounded like a language that I've heard you speak back when I would like be in the study with you. Could you help me find said dagger, or understand what's trying to happen? I need help.
I would have to hear the language to perhaps provide you with aid.
Can I roll Protean to mimic it?
Roll knowledge first,
Then Protean.
and then Protean.
Okay.
Just knowledge to see how closely you can recall it.
That is a 33.
Okay. Since it was fairly recent and so strange, you feel like you sort of have the cadence of it. And so you might be able to sort of give a rough triangulation of it. So let's go ahead and roll your Protean.
Sick. 32.
Okay. All right. So make some noise and see what happens.
How about?
Is it gibberish?
That's what it sounded like.
That sounds pretty gibbered, not gonna lie.
That's what he said. He was like, you hear noise, and it sounds like, oh.
Could you do that once more, son?
Wow.
The part seems no, it is not something that you would have ever heard me speak. It seems reminiscent of the lost language of the Kahaj Zuma. I believe I have a tome in my library regarding that.
Yeah.
But it couldn't be that. I mean, that
No,
hasn't been
it
spoken
it's
since the inception of the world.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's about right. Some crazy things have happened. I mean, I should probably see you to fill you in.
Yes, I fear that I will be unable to help you until I could see you more. It is not a language that I know well. I would have to research it to see exactly what it is that you are referring to.
Okay. Well, I guess until then, I'll see if that dagger will stay or be close to me or something.
I am sorry that and the connection cut off.
Oh no! Dang it!
Uh-oh.
I wanted to stay peace. I didn't even get to stay by. Dang. All right. Well, with that, I'm gonna go up to Manitoba, and I'm actually gonna fill him in on what my mom just told me.
That is interesting, and it explains much about the items here. I wonder if perhaps that also explains the shadow garment on the floor there.
In the thing claw.
No, I mean it's a shadow, and Monticello will reach and pick up the shadow.
Yeah, you're holding clock, bro.
Yeah.
That
and
is that happens to be a helmet.
this is not a helmet. It's a
Come on, you
shadow.
can't pick it up.
Bro, it's a
I'm
claw.
grabbing it.
That's very clearly a
Doing
helmet.
stuff with it.
You were trying to do something with it,
Yeah.
but you weren't.
You cut me off.
You were trying to
Attune to it.
attune to it.
Well, I was holding it.
No, well, I didn't know you were holding it. I thought you were shooting your blood into it.
Oh no.
So you weren't technically holding it. You were shooting your blood into it.
Well, I would assume I was like,
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So are you done?
I haven't gotten a chance to like try to attune to it.
Roll attunement.
Magical alchemy. I mean alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
Nighttime. It's not time. You said it was not time.
Yes.
$50
That's funny.
It does again
plus my blood.
brighten,
Plus my blood.
but then it dulls again. So that's
All right, I give up.
That's a
I'm just
shadow.
Just gonna drop it.
It's
Monotone will just pick it up.
All right.
Um,
No, it's blood.
you see this as blood?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to blood stuff.
Ah. And Carvin, you see this as a helm?
It's a bit different from Ural's descriptions, but yes. I
Interesting.
wonder if it has something to do with the helmet I've currently. If these come from the Shadow Sea, then perhaps the helm is seeing it as itself.
But the helm is confused because it is very much a shadow. Look, I mean, when I hold it up to the light, it dims in the shadow light.
I'm pretty
No,
sure that
there's
red
there's
is blood, not shadow.
So we will.
Like it's like dripping and stuff.
Here,
like
let's.
it's red. It's blood.
So Monticello was starting to gather everything into the splinter sack.
oh wait, no, I'm holding the grimoire.
You're holding one of the grimoires.
Yeah, I was gonna say before you do that, try attuning to one, because I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm good, Chief.
How many of the grimoires did you have? Let's see. It
I
was
would just pick up two, one for each hand.
no. There were
Oh, I had
four.
4 total.
Four and yeah. Okay. So Monticello was going to get a grimoire.
Woo!
Okay.
Hey, this is like the learning of spells and stuff, right? This would be made to Druid.
What do you? Yep. So Monticello has 32, 40.
I got 41.
And the both of us hear silence. No inkling of
We supposed to
attunement.
hear something when we attune?
No inkling of attunement whatsoever.
We don't.
And you guys were rolling your magical
Hold on,
aptitudes.
what do they look like? Can I roll insight just to like get descriptions of them?
Yeah.
I got a 44.
I mean, they look like not regular books, but I mean, they look like books written on like a parchment, thick sort of parchment paper. It doesn't look old. It looks rather new. And it seems like bound cloth of some sort. The papers themselves are thick and like wavy.
What color are they?
There's 4 different colors.
Yes, but like which color is each one?
Red, green, blue, and black.
I'm gonna get the red one, hope it's fire.
I want them all.
I'm gonna grab that red one and try to attune to it.
Okay, go on and tune. Try.
I'm I'm a grab. Oh, damn! You should have got the green. Well, whatever. I'll take a blue.
46.
Well, you had already tried two of
I'm
them.
gonna pass the black one to you.
46.
Okay, you hear nothing. So Vandra, you had tried, you had two of them. So you had the red and the green. And you heard
Oh,
nothing.
I had red and green.
Yeah.
I didn't have blue.
No, Manitoba had blue, heard nothing.
Yeah.
And so I mean we can switch them around. Anybody else wants to try?
I want to switch my green with Bloodstar, and I'll switch the black with Manitoba. So I want red and blue.
Okay. So just go ahead and roll.
Do you want the base roll?
No, just your total roll.
Okay. Well, 42.
I guess if it's in my hands,
Okay.
I might as well. So
Literally, I can only get one higher. So I'm Dungeon Rings after.
Yeah, and we're not hearing anything.
40.
Nope.
Well, shucks.
With a 42?
Nope.
I used
All right. I'm going to try again. I'm going for a 12.
Nope. All right. We are going to have to. You rolled 12, you said?
Hold on, my camera's on, right? Can y'all see me?
Yep.
See. And
There you go.
okay,
All the-
and you hear nothing.
With the 12?
Correct.
All right. Well, I can't do nothing then.
I think you're nothing then.
Yeah, it's just out of the question. Can I take them into the Shadow Sea with me and try to hear something there?
Sure. Or as Monica says, we can
Move on.
What did I miss?
deal with these later and try to
Good idea.
figure that out.
Let's just
Oh man, I was just
Okay,
trying to get
good
some.
stuff.
I was trying to get beefy as hell, man. But okay.
No, none of these grimoires are working.
Persistent, but
Why is this gear so whack, man? I mean, it's not whack, but why is it not cooperate?
Perhaps because we don't know how to cooperate with it.
Hey, that was some smart stuff,
And
40-day
you
old.
get 1 EP for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I am so smart that I got extra experience points.
Yep,
All right.
got smarter.
So Manitoba is ready to
I'm fine with that.
go.
Yeah, I
you
got
are
to
ready?
head out.
All right.
I'm gonna start out as Jade.
As Jade,
If you're
okay.
going to leave us, Jade, I'll follow behind as well. I'll follow ahead as opposed to behind.
Okay. All right. So as we get up out to the front, we have to wait a little bit of time as the rest of the warriors.
Hey, I'm sorry. Did I get that sword from last time?
Oh yes. So before we leave, you will hear sword or bow.
Say
Whoa.
so I can steal it off your dead body.
Bow.
Man, you joke about
Come up
stealing
off
from
of
the
that
party.
scar, bro. I want that scar bow if you want that golden bow. I'm telling you that.
So you said bow.
Yes.
Okay. Then the sword in your hand disappears.
Dang. No sword for you, brah.
No, yeah, it's a bow.
And you will see a pair of eyes staring right in front of you.
What is staring in front of him?
Eyes.
Bro.
And
You
they
literally
are
said it like 2 seconds ago.
they are like very large, as if there's something like 100 feet tall right in front of you, and has his face like real down low towards you.
You're getting examined, bro.
And you will hear the time will come within the night for you to prove you're wrong or right.
Time will come within the night for me to what?
Prove you're wrong or right.
Oh man. So guys, about this eternal daylight we've been having, where it's like never night and you never have to prove anything.
Boy.
That's wild.
Wow.
And you saw that.
Wow.
You
Okay.
have a bow?
All right.
Does he have a bow? All that, and that's
Like,
what you're excited
I know the
about.
sword disappeared and then they started talking, but did he get a bow or something?
I mean, I have my boat. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm very baffled right now.
Hey Stitch, I'm gonna just let you know off rip. If you get a different bow that you want, you coming up off of that one of the star. I want it. I want it. Dibs on it. I'm telling you now. If you gonna drop it, I want it.
Duly noted, man. Duly noted.
Duly noted.
It's happening.
So
Hey.
with that, and that, I mean, only Stitch saw that. So none of the others,
Yeah.
Ah.
Manitoba, we didn't even see. I mean, to us, it was just a rusted thing. And then all that stuff was happening in your head.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yes. Okay. So as we get out, Rashikot will come out, and he is surrounded by a group of warriors.
Wait, we go out and see Rashikot there, or Rashikot comes to us?
No. We go out, and
Okay, gotcha.
they're mustering out there, and there appear to be about 90 or so warriors out there,
And they're all dwarven, or most of them are, right? Because Lifehold.
it's about 55 dwarves. Well, there are 55 dwarves.
Yeah.
And then 35 refugees of mixed races.
Okay, got you.
And as Wahuru is, standing there, Rashikot will be sort of dividing his forces. And since Wahuru had said that we wanted to go and sort of harass one force, Rashikot will send 3 individuals over with a group of warriors, around 30-ish, to our side. And amongst them will be Erhum, whom we've met before,
Yeah.
and the Zealot.
Oh, okay.
But then also there will be another female to come along, and the Zealot will come and say, greetings, Wahuru.
Greetings.
Rao has indicated that,
What are they saying it in?
oh, she is saying it in wood.
Good.
Rao has indicated that you are willing to help as we try to impede the progress of the advancing force.
I will translate that over to Vandra in Dwarvish.
Vandra is just going to think internally, tired of this wood speak.
Of course you do, because you speak every language besides the most common one.
And I will continue.
And
Can I pickpocket? Can I pickpocket wood into him? Like
What?
knowledge of the
No.
wood tongue into him.
No, I would roll this
Um,
to not learn it, to get it away.
as you can see,
Nice.
the force that we have is not large, but we have been picked for our speed and for our stealth. I trust that
stealth.
you will be able to keep up. in this venture.
I will be useful for about half of the descriptors you've placed upon your troop.
Yeah,
That being the speed.
definitely not the stealth.
Yes. Our team is severely lacking in the stealth department.
Whoa.
Not us. Pointing at.
Well,
me.
we have two
I'm actually
specialists.
not half bad.
Well, I understand everyone can't be the most stealthy. At times, that is fine. That will help us to set certain traps. At other times, there are things that we can use. We have magic items that we might be able to assist you with. So fear not, we will take care of you. But letting you guys know, no mistaking, the three of us are in charge. The Wahuru, you will be free to work independently. However, we would ask that you coordinate with us as much as possible for our safety as well as yours.
I'm going to say yes. And then I'm going to try and say, will you allow me this as I reach out my hand to the three?
You're reaching your hand out to her.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I figured that if we were going to coordinate and we did lose track of each other, perhaps one could magically tag along. You like how I worked that in there?
Yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
You tried. It's
I
all
did.
right, Uriah.
Cam Fam liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Cam Fam, did you like it?
You shot your shot.
As you say that, and when she says no, the ground beneath you will sort of rumble, and you will actually sort of ride a wave that pushes you away from her.
Okay. I mean, I'm not fighting it. I was just saying.
He was
tag
physically
along. I
moving.
don't know.
She's not. Yeah,
That's crazy.
she didn't do anything. She just.
Oh.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna roll insight to see who did it then.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
okay.
I'm gonna
Just
roll
gonna kind
that.
of ride that wave. 39 for insight.
Exactly the same.
Nice.
Okay. You guys will see that the ground moved of its own accord.
Moved on its own accord.
Defender,
I'm
would
gonna
you
say it
happen
must
to?
be some prime or some defender.
Oh, I was saying, Defender, would you happen to know anything of the earth moving in this area?
Can we just go?
They asked you a question, Defender.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was texting somebody. That's on me.
Texting.
Belac,
Curious practice.
Belac, roll mental fortitude.
I can do that. That's it.
Can I also roll mental fortitude?
I
Nope.
mean, it's a
Dang.
20.
Okay. When
I
the
couldn't roll that
ground-
low if I tried.
When the ground moves, you feel like your heart starts to pound a little bit. Almost as if you got like a little spike of adrenaline.
Could it be?
And so they asked you a question, Defender.
Hold on, I'm gonna
You want to
roll.
ask it again?
Yeah.
Would you happen to know why the earth is moving of its own accord?
Is that what he's asking me?
Yes, I just asked you that in game.
No.
The earth did not move of its own accord.
I'm gonna roll.
Why would I know?
I'm
Can I
gonna
ask
roll.
who did move the earth?
I'm gonna guess it's some prime beings. I'll just write like I wasn't fighting it or anything, so I'm just gonna say I understand. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. Just thought maybe tag along would be useful. I
It's
won't.
just
Anything else?
Nope.
I'm
Chilling.
gonna roll to see if I can like sense any elementals. in the
Okay.
area. What would I roll?
Your magical attunement,
Do we know where we're going?
and
Sick.
we don't know for sure, but we have a general sense.
Okay.
46.
Okay, you will feel this just as soon as she's saying, that was not the Earth. It was Ho'ealafen.
And how do you spell a whale often?
It is H-A-W
Hold up.
H-A-W
E-Y
E-Y
A-H
A-H
L-O
L-O
T-H-Y-N.
Y-N. Ho'ealafen. Ho'ealafen.
Which is my elemental companion.
Mm.
And what's
Got
her-
it.
You have an elemental companion?
I do.
Well, I
That's
will
quite
bow.
impressive.
I'll just bow to the companion and say, my bad, wasn't trying to attack her.
I'm gonna say, what might your name be? As I'm gonna say, like, my hand out to like shake. I'm fatal, by the way.
As you do that, she is going to see your brand, and well, take note of it like really for the first time. And she's going to reach out, and she's not going to take your hand, but she's going to reach up and like sort of caress your brand.
Not the first time. Won't be the
And
last.
she is going to say, I am Talakfar, but
How you spell that, Chaluk'Sen?
but they call me the Zealot. It is T-A-L-I-K-F-A-R.
T-A-L-I-K.
I-K-F-A-R.
T-A-L-I-K-F-R?
T-A-L-I-K-F-A-R.
F-A-R. Telekfar.
Yes, and they call me the Zealot.
Right.
What do you prefer us to call you?
The Zealot is fine. Or
Okay.
Zealot or Talakfar. I'm not
Okay.
partial.
You know,
Yeah, I didn't mean any disrespect.
None was,
Talakfar.
none was taken by me. And you have met Erhum, and then this is Berglin,
How do you spell Burvlin?
and she points to the slight female. It's a Drek, and Berglin is B-U-R-R-I-V.
B-U-R-R?
Yeah, hold on, guys. B-U-R-R-I-V
I-V.
L-Y-N.
L-Y-N. Barflin.
You said a Drek?
Yeah, she's a female Drek.
I'm gonna say in Tekken, nice to meet you.
Oh, it is nice to meet you as well. And you will notice that she is wearing a lot. She has like very creamy skin and red hair, and she wears a lot of jewelry. And like as she's like turning her head, the jewelry like waves, and you would think it would twinkle or anything like that and make noise, but it doesn't make a sound.
Quite interesting. And then I'm going to say, well, we can try and coordinate. I just wanted to be able to do it in a way that was possibly quieter. Is there perhaps a way that we would be able to contact or stay in touch in the event that we do get split up?
I mean, at that time, yes, we could cast spells. However, I will not allow you to cast a spell upon me.
Should we just go?
Understandably, I don't believe we've known each other very well for very long. But I would like to get to know you, and a part of you I'd like to get to know is that jewelry. Is it enchanted by magic, perhaps?
Let's just go. Why do you care?
Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna
Berglin
say,
says,
why are we Talking
But
so
as
much.
the
Let's keep going.
as they're looking over,
Let's keep going.
you will see that Rauschakot's people are already leaving.
Ah.
And so Berglin will say, perhaps we could talk as we head out.
Yes, I think that's a
We
good
have
idea.
several
Perhaps.
miles to go.
Very good
Yeah,
idea.
that's a good idea. Let's
Very
go.
good idea.
That's valid. Then let's speak whilst we walk. Oh, guys, we have a first time chat from Wiccan 6, very regal.
Well,
Hey.
Wiccan 6.
I assume that's referring to the new woman, the new Drek that we've encountered.
Yes.
Greetings, Wiccan. Welcome to EverLore.
Welcome.
You came at about the end of the stream, but we'll try to make this last 7 minutes entertaining.
Well, they were just going to ask her about some of her jewelry, I imagine. She has monkey earrings. She's not, of course, going to you can ask her what you want, but she's not going to just give you a rundown. Oh, and this is what it does, and this is what this does.
Yeah.
No, of course, but you noted that the jewelry doesn't make any noise or anything, and the Carvon is used to being a kind of louder person, so she was curious.
Yeah, the brooch she wears is the shape of a dragonfly. She has a belt buckle, and it just looks very ornate. She has a headband that looks like a sphinx. And she has various other bits of jewelry on her. I mean, she is very much blinged out. Doesn't look like she's ready for war.
I'll talk to her.
War is temporary. Drip is eternal.
I'll talk to her next stream because this is a big combo, so never mind.
Okay.
All right.
And Airhelm will take the lead. And if you recall, he was a thin human with one arm.
Was he wasn't the one that stopped us at the gate?
He was the one that stopped us initially.
Yeah.
How do you spell Airhelm?
It is EHRUM. And he will, as he's walking past, going towards the front, he will say, which of you Wahuru members would like to go up front with me?
I'm down.
Are you going up front to scout, or are you going up front to fight?
Oh, to scout. We are miles away from the enemy.
In that case, I secede position of first alongside you.
What?
By that I mean I will not be attending you first.
Yes. Okay. So
I'll go with you.
2 halflings. And you. Will you be a wing?
Yes.
Very well. Okay.
I guess I'll join.
Okay.
For
Also,
scouting,
are
we
you
need stealthy people.
in the air as well, or are you?
Well, I'm Jade. He didn't know.
Oh, you are Jade. So, if you are Jade, he hasn't seen you yet.
Great.
Hmm.
First impression. Hi. Yes.
Hello. So yes.
That's Jay.
Very well.
Kind of
Then- Then the 3 halflings come with me.
Yep.
All right.
It's really two halfway.
2.5.
All right. Okay. All right. So, on that note, we have some questions.
Oh, are we topping off the stream now?
We are going to conclude with.
Oh, you didn't want us to roll?
This is not yet. I think
No,
we might save that for
because-
next stream.
Because next time we are going to be rolling to see how we encounter the enemy.
Oh,
And so,
With my stealth rolls, we won't.
yeah, so I don't want to get into that at this point because
I was feeling it, man.
sorry, Wiccan 6, I apologize.
But tune in next week.
Yes,
And you'll
definitely.
I
get some
hit
next
him with
week.
the mid 40s.
And hopefully we won't have a lot of the questions about the jewelry and all of that, and we'll get to.
Well, no, I have a ton of questions. I told
Hey,
you.
you were the one that literally said
you
her
have-
jewelry doesn't shine and it
you
doesn't
have-
make noise.
you
How
have
are
a
you gonna
question?
give us a detail about something and
Yeah,
want us to
well,
not
not
ask
a-
questions about it?
It's more just about
Let the
the
man
dress
All
in
right.
general.
So here we go. Okay. So question numero uno. What happened to the sword?
What do you mean?
Which sword are you referring to?
Stitch is like, yeah, that's what I'm
the
trying
only,
to figure
the only
out.
sword that we
Right.
talked about so far in this stream
Okay,
tonight.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, tonight's stream. Got you.
All right. So I think that the sword was sent by Daniel or somebody who has something to do with Daniel, because immediately after we all tried to mess with it, or we did whatever we did to it, Stitch was the only person who could see it. And in his vision, he had the sword, and he's been asking for help with, fighting things from his god. And I think the fact that he has been seeing things as visions, and the sword disappears, and he sees a vision of some giant creature talking about him, which we assume could be the sword or something like that. I think that it's connected to Daniel.
Me thinks it has something to do with like the healer people that he was talking to.
Oh, the Society of Alms.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he was talking like talking about they were talking about like him being the like the vengeance of Daniel or whatever. I think that it's asked that like it was sent as a test to see what he would say and to test whether his answers line up with their morals, and like I think if he passed, then like the sword or bow thing, like they'll give him a sword or a bow that's like strengthened based on that.
Okay.
Should I ask, or should I try to answer?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to say, here's my thought process. I think that because of the events that were happening in the shadows, we have a lot of clues that allude to the fact that we were not in the time frame or the time period that we are like normally walking in. And so because of that, I think that we saw one of the earlier wielders of that sword. Stitch may have been having some sort of visions or things of perhaps a later wielder and seeing their abilities and what they can do. But I think that it's not like we met the Deophyte side, right? But she was for a different deity. But it's not that those deities, like deities can get along with one another, right? Like they can coordinate. So perhaps maybe Daniel was also seeing our travel or was aware of a connection to Stitch and that being able to retrieve the sword or something. So upon that, the deity that Sai worships was like, it's okay if you allow them to collect this stuff, right? Like, because I'm not thinking that they know. I think this is something between the deities, right? You allow them to collect this stuff, knowing that Vandra would be like, oh, I'm just gonna take this out, and then the sword appears to Stitch, because we all saw it, but it looks old and dingy or like beat up kind of to us, but he sees it in perfect condition. So I think it's one of those things where it had made its way through time, sort of as delivery to Stitch, but it's like that weird domino effect thing where like the deities get involved, but instead of having a direct hand, they sort of just make a few things tweaked, and so then it happens that way. That's what I thought.
Okay.
I would say.
Oh,
Well, go ahead.
no,
Wait.
go for it. Go for it.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right.
It'll
I
be
was
extra Stitch.
yes, Stitch.
2022, dog.
Chivalry.
Yeah, it's 2022, man. No, but I'm thinking for this sword thing, a lot of entities like to speak through Stitch, you know, like the one time when we had the session where everything was backwards, it was or no, not when everything was backwards, although I believe that was through Stitch. There's been a lot of times where Stitch like goes missing randomly and he has visions, and I believe that's because like greater entities like deities and whatnot are using Stitch to speak through him for whatever reason. And that I feel like this sword has like a mission, like, you know, it's some kind of magical weapon, the same way.
This is an empty vessel.
Oh, I mean, a little bit, but basically, like, deities use him to like guide fate in some ways. And so I feel like this sword has a mission, and that by hitting Stitch with this dilemma, this sword is filling out some goal of its own that perhaps a deity or some powerful entity has given it, and is, like I said, it's using Stitch in order to, you know, fill out that mission it was given.
I would say that Stitch is still being tested, and if he would have chose to say sword instead of bow, it still would disappear. I think this is just a period of him being tested and tried. I think point of what led me to that conclusion was how with eyes said, I will hear the time will come within the night for me to prove me wrong or right. So I think it's still this testing period. And so we won't know what happened until he passed the test or don't pass the test. So
I just want to say,
just get above a 70,
proud
bro.
I am for Stitch not stealing an answer for this. He waited all the way till the end and didn't take anybody's answer.
Right. I agree.
Big up, for real.
You came original tonight. Yes.
Even after insisting to go last.
Yeah.
He just needed extra time to think.
I will give you guys all 2 for that. I will give Stitch 3 because he referenced the actual quote.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I did too.
Huh?
I did too.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't recall.
He did.
Did he? All right. So then Belac
I
and
don't remember
Stitch
that.
get 3. All right. Okay. The other question is, what is going on with the cloth and the grimoires?
I don't know, dog.
Wait, what? Like cloth? Do you mean like the armor?
Yes, and the grimoires.
Okay. I think that. So with the grimoires, I think that they're like already owned, like already attuned to, like because like.
Dang it.
We know that it like messes with like time and stuff because you know the whole Shadow Sea.
Okay.
I think that they were pulled like through time to like already attuned to, like basically. So then the same way I can't attune to like the bottle and make it like big or small, we can't attune to the grimoires. And as to the cloth, I think that it is a sort of illusion, maybe, like not it itself, but like the what we see is whatever we want to see, like not necessarily want, but whatever is like
Relevant.
Yeah, relevant to us as like people. And so as to why we can't attune to it, I don't know. I don't got that one.
Okay.
I got that one.
All right.
Well, you took my answer about the grimoires. I really did. I was gonna say I thought they were attuned to someone else, but he jumped on it. So on top of thinking that they're attuned to someone else, now I gotta figure out something else so I'm not stealing from them. I also think perhaps these are like a very close set to early grimoires. I mean, like original, maybe not like original grimoires, but like close to it, like a lost language, like something that happened like way back when, right? And so I think he's right that they're already attuned to some people or someone. I think it might be one person, but it could be multiple people. But I also think that whoever that is was around back then as well. And so it's one of the it probably has like, I know there's not a thing as like diluted or pure magic that we've had a discussion about, but I mean like in terms of concept, it would probably have the purest concepts or closer to that than what we would know as spells and things like that today. I also think that the armor, I can't take the illusion. It may be one of an armor that is, it's an armor that's like looking for a host. Okay, so like not necessarily a host like a parasite, but like when we were dealing with the Dragonauts, there was one demigod that was like looking as potential candidates, right? And so like maybe perhaps we all see it as something that we can use, but it ultimately is up to the armor or something like that to determine who can use it. So I think perhaps people that it deems as potential candidates can see it, and then those that it chooses can actually use it. And I think that's why she moved through the armor.
All right.
I think that the grimoires are fake. I think that they're just a like a for lack of other words, a toy grimoire. It's just like someone bought it, they aren't proficient in magic, or they're not proficient in using it to attack, or just they don't know what they're doing and they got scammed. But I think they bought it to make themselves look like they're about that life, so then they don't get like jumped and stolen from. Because usually, like if they have the get up and they look like strong mages, why would someone go press them? The claw. Didn't you ask this last week?
I did.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
wanted to change it up. I thought about that too. I didn't
Yeah.
want to say the same thing.
Well, I got 2 last time, so
All right.
I'm gonna change it up as well because 2 isn't enough. I think that the claw is like, I think it's like a trick armor. Like it's kind of go with the like the fake grimoire. It's boosting itself. I think it's a parasite. I think the armor is almost like the bug armor, where like you had to heal it first, and then but instead it's not giving you a bonus, it's just leeching from you, but it only wants strong people, so that's why none of us can get in, because we're strong but we're not crazy strong. But that's also why it's showing us what we would want, because it's catering to our desires, so then it could take us over.
Okay. All right.
I think everybody was hallucinating and it does not exist. It's all in your minds.
That's a pretty good answer. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Well, I'm thinking, because last stream when I was trying to like explain what was going on with some of the enchanted things, I gave the same answer that Caleb did, where it was like somebody already attuned to these just in a different time, and we're currently witnessing, like the voices and effects of the people from a different time. And I got kind of
I'm sorry. We got a OD drummer, one redeemed. Can I say that right?
Oh.
Redeemed posture check.
Oh, they redeemed a posture check right at the end. What's wrong with you, you monster?
Just that way we don't have to wait a whole week.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
very
Thank
valid.
you.
Very valid. Well, now you're gonna make me sit all the
All
way
right, guys.
up while
Get
I'm
that
trying
posture
to
up.
explain.
Thank you,
There we go.
OG drummer.
Thank you, drummer.
All right.
But oh man, this posture thing made me forget my answer. No, basically what I'm thinking for the armor set is that, because I got EP when I said it's that we don't know how to cooperate with it. And I feel like we're seeing it as armor, but that might just be like a single use of it. And that in order to like attune to it, we have to figure out what its true purpose is, because it may just add to vestment or well, it not may just add to it may add to investment, but there also may be more like purpose to it that we're just not seeing. As for the
There's that
grimoires,
genius.
I genuinely have no clue what the deal is with the grimoires. I'm going to say that it just allows you to use every, spell of a certain element depending on the color. You just have to have the core for it. If you don't have the, body that can process that much magic all at once, it's just not going to work for you.
All right. Well, I will give everybody one for that. I was trying to give you guys some extra clues by linking those two together. It might work out, but that's okay.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Alright. So
Wait, the armor and the
bro.
you link the armor and
so
the
it's okay, Cam fam.
the grimoires.
The minds, they turn a little bit here at EverLore. It's okay. Just
Angry.
slow. But it's okay. So Cam fam, thanks for watching this installment of EverLore. Tune in next week to see us get to do some battling and see how well we work.
Or
See
just ask
if
1,000
Stitch
questions.
can prove himself or not. We shall see.
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
We shall.
Maybe Diaheen will get her wish and Stitch will. I don't know. We'll see.
I wouldn't let him die that easy.
But Cam Fam, you guys can learn much more about us through our social media at EverLoreGame. You can check out our website, which is manchildltd.com. You guys can, on our website, you'll be able to see we have tons of free stuff. You guys will be able to see our core books as well as like t-shirts and things like that. So definitely check that out. If you guys are interested in a game that has lots of diversity and customization that is not limited by classes or levels, then
This game is for
is
you.
Peace out, Cam
Peace out,
Fam.
Cam fam.
Yeah, fam.
Peace.
Peace, Cam fam.